Hey everyone, this is Fuzzy Nova, and we are playing Come Deliverance. I recently got this game. I was looking for a new game to play, and I really like this game a lot. And I'm a huge fan of RPG games, you know, Skyrim, games like that. But this is nothing like Skyrim. It's on a whole different level. This is more historically accurate. It's really crazy how detailed this game is. You play Henry, the son of a blacksmith, and your home was basically destroyed by invaders. And they I'm not going to give too much away, but they ruin your life, and you have to leave your homeland and start new. And basically the crazy thing is that you suck at everything. You're not good with sword fighting, you're not a good archer, you're really not good at anything. And you progress. I mean, and if you're looking for like a hack and slash game, like, you know, in Skyrim, right when you first start off, you're like really good. You're just immediately an amazing warrior. This game, you're not. You're just a regular peasant who's trying to make a difference. And you can do anything. I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto, but in the 1400s. It looks really good. I mean, and every choice you make affects the game. There's really no limits to this. There are, you know, you've got your player stats, your quest log, your map, your codex, your inventory. Now, saving the game and combat. Combat is probably the hardest thing in this game. You get hit like 3 or 4 times, you're dead. It really just depends. Sword fighting is fighting in general is actually really difficult. Now they will train you how to do it, but I got my ass kicked like 25 times before I learned how to really do it right. And when you die, you die. And saving the game, the only way you can save is if you drink this special alcohol, or if you sleep. But the game is really story driven, and I do like watching. I mean, I'm sucked into it all the time. They did really good with the detail of everything, the design, the storyline, the acting, and it's a very large game. Very large game.
Well, you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to your deserts.
I just like watching. I mean, I don't know how well the replay value will be, but I can't imagine you finishing this game anytime soon. It must take a while because you have to have a lot of time to play this game. That's really the only downside that I see.
What do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
Please take me into your service and give me the chance.
You know, like this for example.
Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders.
This nobleman actually hates me. You actually become his friend at some point. Well, you don't have to. You can't. You can choose not to. But right now, you're trying to get into this guy's army here. You're trying to get into the ranks. And if I wanted to, I could walk outside the castle and stab one of the soldiers, or kill a civilian, a peasant, or kill a beggar, or kill a nobleman, and I would go to jail, and I probably wouldn't be allowed to join the army. You know, I mean, every decision matters. And you do have your stats. So these stats, they branch off into other things. You got combat, your skills, your buffs, your reputation. I mean, there's so many different skills to look at. This game is, if you like this kind of stuff, then you're gonna love this game. And the cities are huge. I mean, I don't even know my way around just one city, honestly. There's blacksmiths, there's cobblers, there's hair cutters, there's people that can teach you how to read, there's churches, I mean, there's anything, pubs, there's bars, there's bakers, and anything that you can imagine that would be in this time, there was, and there is. Now, they do have a lock-picking mechanism, kind of like in Skyrim, but it makes Skyrim's lockpicking look like a baby could do it. The lockpicking in this game is actually very tough. I mean, it's very hard. And the crazy thing is, lockpicks are hard to find. Lockpicks, you may find one lockpick every like 30 minutes, especially if you don't know what you're looking for.
Told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
Also, when you're talking to people,
In field T2?
the conversation can branch off into different ways, unless it's just set up for a small conversation. But you can bribe people, you can lie to people, you can change their perception, you can change their mind. And the inventory is pretty cool. I do like it, but you don't start off with all this amazing gear. Like, I am wearing tattered clothes. Like, you may get a new pair of boots or a new shirt or some new armor, but you could get it dirty, you can get blood stains on it, you can get it worn out. If you're in battle, your shirts will rip. Literally, wherever you're hit at, it'll damage your clothing or whatever you're wearing. Your swords can break, your bows can break, your axes can crack. You have to take them to blacksmiths to repair them. This game is so freaking cool.
Here I am.
Look at my clothes.
Henry.
Look at my helmet. It was not like that a few days ago.
You'll find me tomorrow afternoon by the church, the lower one.
I don't know. Everything just about this place is, I mean, this game is awesome, but it does take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. And I mean, I guess when you're bored, this is like the best game ever. I mean, cause can you imagine? Oh, also, if you're tired, if you don't sleep, this is what will happen to you. Actually, at this point, I was actually looking for a bed. I couldn't find a bed to sleep in because I can't just walk into someone's house. You know, it's hard to find a bed, and the map is pretty good. It shows you anything that's not discovered has clouds over it. You can fast travel too, though, but I think I do find a bed. Look, I'm getting ready to fall asleep. I actually don't know what happens if you don't go to sleep. I think he may just fall over of exhaustion. Okay, so here, actually, I did find a bed right here in the guard barracks. So when you sleep, it actually saves the game. This is one of the few ways to save your game. You can also sleep for however long you want, or you can wait, but sleeping helps your energy and health. So you have your comfort, nourishment, energy, and health. Eating food, of course, nourishes you, and sleeping and resting helps your health and energy, and you need it. Making money in this game. Making money can be, it's not that difficult. I mean, I've you know, it's not easy to make, but it's not impossible. You know, you can sell things you can sell anything to anybody, or you can pickpocket people, but it's kind of difficult. You can learn to pickpocket, or you could go out hunting, kill some deer or rabbits or whatever, and sell that. You can gamble, like gambling right here is one of the best ways to do it if you're good at it, and I've been getting better. There's a few different games that you can gamble with in here. All of them are pretty simple. They have the rules to it. I actually like doing this because you can set and haggle prices. You can literally haggle with an NPC. You know, he'll say, "Oh, I want to bet 50 pieces of gold." You know, and you'll say, "Well, I want to bet 60," and he'll go, "Well, it's really like that." I mean, they did a really good job with this game.
Shows it. The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hamish.
Oh, is he here? Is he hiding under the table, maybe?
So, fighting's, I mean, it's not too difficult, but you have to train and train and train and train. And also there is smithing, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I'm literally improving my sword, and you can mess it up too. If you do it wrong, you can mess it up. I may have messed it up just then, I don't know. I haven't had this game long. This is just kind of a short review on my first thoughts of it. I really haven't explored much of it yet. And this game's been out, I think, maybe a year, maybe a little bit longer, so it's a relatively new game. And I don't know, it's so, they did a good job. I recommend this game if you're into stuff like this. If your PC can handle it. Of course, I am not playing on ultra high, so it can go to ultra high, and ultra high actually looks too real. It looks like like it's an actual real setting. Yeah. Fast travel is an option as well, because this game is so massive. It would literally take you probably, I don't know, hours and hours to walk all the way across. But yeah, I know another thing is archery. Archery is one of the hardest things. It is so hard. There is no reticle for you to aim with, and arrows just don't shoot where you're aiming at. There's wind, and there's velocity, and the longer you hold the bow, the harder it is to aim what you're shooting at. Your arm starts getting tired. It's really hard to do it. I've been practicing on rabbits and targets. Rabbits are good to practice on because they're a tiny target. Also, if you see any bird nests in trees, shoot them down, because I found this in one. I couldn't believe it. Well, it looked, and there is a gold necklace worth 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. You know how long it would take me to make that? 1,000 gold. So, check bird nests. Anyways, it's a good looking game. It really is. I've said that a million times now, but I'm just really impressed by what they did. And there's so much to do. So much to do. So I might be doing videos on this. You know, I'll do my Mech Warrior videos, some Skyrim, and maybe some of this. So if you're into this kind of stuff, then let me know. Or go ahead and download. Well, the game can't download it. You gotta buy it. I think it's worth it. I think it's like 50 bucks. I got it on sale for 30, but anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Check out Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's on Steam. It's a really fun game, and it looks good too. We'll see you guys next time. Fuzzy Nova out.